Hello, welcome to Izmit's little ramblings on about dumb, stupid little topics. By the way, I'm Brandon. My YouTube channel name is Izmit. I just smacked the mic. I'm really sorry. Don't mind my cringe-ass motivational breakup video I'm watching right now. I'm mentally ill as fuck. It's great. I'm just gonna get high as hell for like every single one of these and just talk about dumb shit. And speaking of dumb shit, today's topic is actually about weed. My gripe today is with Delta-8, which is what this is. What the hell is this shit? I mean, okay, there's a billion, jillion, quadrillion videos. There's even news fucking videos about like all this bullshit, like, oh, Delta-8 is a derivative of the hemp plant. It's a derivative of the hemp plant. I'm like, okay, cool. So it's weed, but it's like a different part of it. It's not the same thing. And also there's a lot of filler thrown in. So it's like mostly not even the, weed. And then on top of that, it's also not government approved, so they can put like anything they want in said weed. I'm like, okay, that's really cool. So I shouldn't smoke it pretty much. Yet I still do anyways because it's really fucking cheap. I am a college student. I am a freshman in college. I'm 18 years old. I'm over here. I got no money. What am I supposed to do? Like, I'm gonna be starving out here. HHC, this disposable, 1 gram stizzy HHC disposable. By the way, if you don't know what HHC is, it's like the same thing as Delta-8, except like minorly different. It has a little bit of other weird deltas like Delta-10, Delta-11, Delta-12, which are all legal as well, like Delta-8. What they do, I have no idea. I don't even want to open that can of worms right now. This shit's $10 fucking for a gram of wax. Like, why would I not want that? Why would I say no to that? Of course. It's like ELF THC, which is like, if anybody who vapes knows what an ELF bar is, obviously. It's like ELF THC is a fucking ELF bar with weed in it. It's got like what, 3 grams, I think? 3 grams? Yeah. No, I think it's either 3 or 5. 3 or 5 grams, 3 to 5 of HHC, right? And it's $30. Like, that's such a steal. A 3 fucking gram disposable for $30. Like, you'd be lucky to find a 1 gram disposable for that much, like, in this modern day and age with how expensive weed is. I drive a Civic, right? Fuel efficient ass car, 20 some fucking miles per gallon, usually 25 to 30. Pretty fucking good, right? For a car with a 4-cylinder non-hybrid engine, like, that's nice. Dude, I'm still bleeding fucking dry from gas. I just hit my elbow on this thing right here, and that really hurt. Ow. So yeah, obviously HHC and Delta-8 is always gonna have an appeal. It's legal as well. I've been to some smoke shops that ID for nicotine and not Delta-8 because there's pretty much no regulations on this shit. I think the age limit legally to buy it is 18, but it's not really like the stores are gonna enforce that. Ever since I was 16, I started buying Delta-8 because I learned it was a lot cheaper and easier to get than, actual weed. When you're 16, or under the age of 21 for that matter, and you don't have a med card, or God forbid you're in a place where it's not legal, like, what are you gonna do? You gotta go to a plug. Hit up the plug, wait for him to respond. If he does respond, tell him where to meet you, how much you need, blah blah blah, all this stuff. Then you gotta deal with them responding again, saying either, all right, sure, this time, whatever the fuck. They call all the shots, pretty much. You tell them what works for you, but it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. They're the fucking plug. They're the one getting you your shit. You know what I mean? It's fucking terrible. And then when you do go to see the plug, there's still a chance he just might not fucking show up. And it happens pretty often. And you're just like, dude, what the hell? And then there's also the issue of plugs getting arrested, plugs getting robbed, plugs getting fucking heartbroken. Whatever the reason may be, some weird shit always happens and they stop selling and then they go back to selling in like a few months. But by that point, you already forgot about them because you need another plug. At the end of the day, I just wonder all the time what the hell even is like what am I putting in my body? The high is really weird. Like with HHC and Delta-8 and thc-a or whatever other legal weed substitutes there are out there, when I get too high off these things, I tweak balls. You're just geeking because it's not a normal high. It feels very different. If you're too high off HHC, you can still enjoy yourself. And like, music still sounds better, food still tastes better. I think the munchies are actually better with like legal weed substitutions. They're infinitely better. I'm not saying the munchies with normal weed aren't really good. They are. But with HHC, holy shit, I will be stuffing down any food I can find. And I'm a skinny little asshole. Like, I shouldn't be able to eat that much, but I am. I want to throw some shade for a sec at HHC. I just want to give it some shit, but I'm also going to give it some love. I just want to list the cons first to get that out of the way, and then we can tackle the pros. Like, tackle those pros. HHC can make you feel like shit. Sometimes you just feel tired. The high is pretty fucking confusing because it's only in your head. It's almost entirely in your head. You barely feel it in your body, which can make you think that you're just placeboing because it's not even real weed and it's not the same feeling. Half the time, you can't even tell you're high, which sucks because why would you not want to be able to? You still are high, but what's the point of being high if I'm so high or high when and thinking that I'm not high? That doesn't make any sense. I wonder if I blow this into the mic, what it'll sound like. Delta-8 barely gives you any energy. It doesn't matter if it's sativa, hybrid, indica, whatever the fuck. It doesn't make a difference. You just get tired with HHC. Like, you will want to just lay down. You're not gonna want to do anything. All that makes me want to do is just kind of watch something and listen to music and play something at the same time in my bed. And also maybe turn off like the sun for a little bit and just go to bed like after an hour of doing that. Probably not ideal for a work environment or a school environment or whatever the hell I'm doing environment, even going out with people for that matter. Like, going out with people while I'm like too high has never ended well for me. I think my problem is just that I might be smoking a little bit too much weed, but I don't want to tell myself that because, like, no, I'm not. But it doesn't matter what kind of like Delta-8 you're smoking. Like, it can be the most sativa-y of all sativa blends on this planet, and you're still just gonna want to go to sleep. Like, it doesn't matter. I need some water. Y'all want to see something really cringe? Check this out. This is my diary, right? Actually, wait. Okay, so that was my diary, but this is my diary from high school. It's supposed to be maybe starting to look into college a little bit and starting to, you know, develop a sense of identity, maybe fall in love, something like that. No, instead I was drawing shit like this in my fucking notebook. What the fuck? But there's a few pros to HHC and Delta-8 too, despite the fact that the high is shit, and the high is shit, and the high is shit. There's a lot of pros, alright? If you just like getting high to relax or to sleep, it gets the job done. That's literally your whole smoking routine and schedule is just, I want to smoke before I go to bed. Get HHC, by all means. Who the hell? My mom's calling me. Okay, I'll come down later and I'll make myself something to eat.
Okay,
Alright, love you. How's my mom, guys? Alright, what was I saying? If that's what you're looking for, like, genuinely just to sleep, just, yeah, there's no problem. Like, it's gonna save you a lot of money, which is also the second pro of Delta-8. It saves you a lot of money. Oh man, my dispensary I go to has this sick deal. I don't give a fuck. You have a med card or you're 21 in a state where it's legal. Perfect, dude. It's legal in my state, but I'm not 21 for another 3 years. So what am I gonna do about it? I'm gonna have to sit here and smoke this, or dispo carts that are ridiculously overpriced from plugs. As to which I say, fuck that. I don't care how good that wax is, man. I'm not paying Smash Brothers Ultimate for the Nintendo Switch for weed. That's ridiculous. There's also more than just HHC wax and, like, you know, carts, disposables, stuff like that. They have bud, they have moon rocks, they have literal wax like that you can dab. Like, it's pretty cool. I really do like enjoy a lot of different Delta-8 products. Like, sometimes if I want to get bud but like I don't want to go to a plug or I don't have that much money, I'll go get like a nice $7 little Delta-8 pre-roll from the smoke shop and it gets you super high. I had these Delta-8 moon rocks that were like fantastic. I actually brought them to a smoke sesh with all of my adult coworkers when I was 17. These were all like 20 to 30-year-old men, and these dudes were all like super huge stoners. They had these crazy rigs and bongs and all this different glass. I'm over here like with my little thing of moon rocks and my trippy red fucking trippy red little weed holder. Like, guys, y'all want to smoke out of my little Pikachu pipe? And we did that, and they all got absolutely fried off those moon rocks. I didn't tell them they were Delta-8 moon rocks. I didn't need to because they thought it was real weed, and they were just as satisfied with that. All of them got super high. All of us had a good time, listened to music, just talked about mostly sex. That's kind of all they talked about. And there's like a bunch of other like Delta-8 pros that I could list too, and cons probably for that matter, but I mean, this isn't like scripted at all, so I don't know. Anyways though, guys, I hope you enjoyed watching this shit fest. I don't fucking know. I hope you also have a great day, night, morning, whatever time of the day it might be for you. Make sure to wear your seatbelt, and yeah.